Imagine a small emerald lake surrounded by gigantic golden dunes. And around it, a village that seems to have come straight out of a dream. This is Huacachina, the only natural oasis in South America, hidden in the heart of the Peruvian desert. A place where nature and legend meet, attracting travelers from all over the world. Huacachina was formed hundreds of years ago, its natural origin stemming from underground waters that surfaced amid the Peruvian coastal desert. But science is only part of the story. Legend has it that a beautiful indigenous princess, known for her beauty and enchanting song, was surprised by a young hunter while bathing. In her flight, she dropped her polished mirror, which shattered and gave rise to the lagoon. She then supposedly dove in and transformed into a mermaid who still inhabits the waters, appearing only on the quietest nights when the wind stops and the desert falls asleep. The oasis is located in the Ica region, an area that long before the arrival of the Spanish was inhabited by pre-Incan cultures such as the Paracas and Nazca. These civilizations developed ingenious techniques to survive the arid climate, including underground irrigation systems and reservoirs that echo, in a way, the vital function of Huacachina. In the 15th century, the powerful Inca Empire expanded its borders and incorporated this region into its domain. While there is no direct archaeological evidence that the Incas built anything on the edge of the lagoon, their spiritual vision of water allows us to imagine how they might have seen Huacachina, not just as a resting spot for travelers, but as a sacred place, a huaca, a space of energy and connection to the spiritual world. For the Incas, water was associated with deities such as Mama Kosha, the mother of waters, and was treated with reverence. It is possible that stories like that of the mermaid princess have roots or influences from this Andean worldview, adapted to the local context. Arriving at Huacachina today, you are greeted by a striking contrast. The deep blue of the water, the green of the palm trees, and the endless golden dunes. This scenery is not only a feast for the eyes, but also the stage for experiences that blend tranquility and adventure. The place is famous for two extreme sports, sandboarding and buggy rides. Sliding down dunes, some over 100 meters high, or speeding through them is a guaranteed adrenaline rush. And at sunset, the excitement gives way to a silent spectacle. The sun slowly sinks behind the sand, painting the sky in shades of orange, pink, and purple, while the long shadows turn the dunes into living sculptures. Huacachina is small, but full of curiosities. It has even appeared on Peruvian banknotes, symbolizing its importance and natural beauty. In the early 20th century, its waters were famous for supposed medicinal properties. People came from all over the country, believing that bathing there could cure skin problems, rheumatism, and other ailments. Inns and bathhouses were built to accommodate these visitors, transforming the oasis into a destination for health and leisure for the Peruvian elite. Over time, modern medicine dispelled these beliefs, but the tradition remained alive in local memory. Another fascinating detail is that, despite its seemingly untouched appearance, Huacachina has faced periods of drought. Excessive use of underground water for agriculture and tourism threatened the survival of the lagoon. On some occasions, water had to be artificially pumped to maintain its level and preserve the ecosystem. This preservation effort is an ongoing challenge, as the balance between natural beauty and human presence is delicate. Authorities and the local community work to raise awareness among visitors about the importance of caring for the oasis, keeping its history and charm alive for future generations. And of course, there is always the mythical side that survives time. Many residents claim to have seen the mermaid of Huacachina, especially on full moon nights when the water glows under the starry sky. They say her song can be heard from afar, mingling with the sound of the wind sweeping through the desert. For some, she is the guardian of the lagoon. For others, a warning so that no one dares to desecrate its waters. Stories like these keep the magical aura of the place alive and reinforce the feeling that Huacachina is more than a tourist destination. It is a meeting point between the real and the legendary. Today, the village lives mainly off tourism, but still preserves some of the tranquility that has always characterized it. Small inns, restaurants overlooking the lagoon, and craft shops coexist with the flow of backpackers, photographers, and adventurers. Each year, thousands of people arrive in search of unique landscapes, extreme sports, and perhaps a glimpse of the mermaid who guards the oasis. Because in the end, Huacachina is more than just a point on the map. It is a magical refuge where the desert reveals a secret kept for centuries, a place to adventure, to marvel, and inevitably, to fall in love